Life is a video game, but only some men are choosing to level up. Most men are just AFK at life. Life is exactly the same as a video game. You can choose to level up and become better. You can become stronger, richer, better, just like you can level up your character in any video game. However, most men will just sit around and waste their potential and their lives playing video games that they don't even enjoy playing. Now, in video games, you will level up your character through accomplishing challenges, taking risks, and struggling in order to level up your character, which will make him stronger and be able to accomplish more difficult things, more difficult challenges. Now, you can do the exact same thing in life. However, instead of spending hours to improve the life of a virtual character, you can level up your own life and improve your own life. You can choose to take on challenges and risks and struggle to accomplish them, which will lead to you improving, not some virtual pixels. Now, this could be through going to the gym, starting your own business, reading books, whatever it is. There are challenges that you can do today that will improve your life, the exact same as leveling up in a video game. Life works the same in real life as it does in the virtual world. You have to put in the work and struggle. However, that will lead to you improving in pretty much all areas of your life if you do it for long enough. However, most men just choose to level up their virtual character instead, rather than improving their own lives. That's because it's so much easier to level up a character while all you have to do is move your fingers around versus having to risk failure, risk embarrassment, and having to struggle and suffer in order to improve yourself in the real world where you can be judged for the things that you produce. It's easier to go train in RuneScape than it is to go to the gym in real life. It's easier to level up your communication skills in Fallout rather than having to read books and put yourself out there to speak to people. It's easier to become rich in GTA rather than starting your own business and possibly failing and embarrassing yourself. And masculine men are obsessed with making progress towards their goals. That's what gives their lives meaning. Now, if you've ever stopped working towards your goals and just become lazy and just sat back for a bit, and you start feeling depressed as a result of that, it's because you weren't making any progress towards your goals. Playing video games will give you this false sense of progress. When you make progress in the game, it will feel good. It will feel like you are making that same progress in real life. Now, when you do well in the game, it will make you feel like you're doing well in real life. That's one of the many reasons why so many men choose to level up in the virtual world rather than leveling up in real life. They get the same feeling of progress. They get that same dopamine hit from achieving goals, overcoming challenges, whilst not even having to do anything. They don't even have to leave the room. All they have to do is move their fingers around on a controller or a keyboard. Now, whilst it's so much easier to level up in video games, you cannot allow yourself to be that weak. It's easy to upgrade your video game character, but difficult to upgrade yourself in real life. However, which one will give you more satisfaction? Will you be happier after winning in a video game or in the real world? Now, if you're still watching this video, you probably have huge goals that you want to achieve. You want to become successful. You want to become the best version of yourself. If you never choose to level up yourself, achieving that dream life will be impossible. Unlike in the video game world where you can just level up accidentally, it just happens as you go through the game. In the real world, you need to choose and put in consistent and constant effort in order to level up. If you just go through the motions and go through life, you'll just remain at that level 1 your entire life. You need to choose to take on those more difficult challenges that will raise your level up and make you better. If you choose to not level up and instead just want to remain lazy and weak at that level 1, you will have a terrible life. Video games and instant gratification might be fun in the short run, but it will lead to you being depressed and miserable in the long run. You only have one life to live, so you might as well live a life where you are strong, where you are successful, and you are happy and proud about who you are and what you have accomplished. Now, in order to go from leveling up virtually to start leveling up in real life, you need to go on a dopamine detox. This is where you reduce the amount of entertainment that you consume. This is social media, video games, TV shows, movies, porn. You need to reduce the amount of useless content that you consume that does nothing to benefit your life but waste your time and ruin your attention span. Now you might be saying, but I use that to relax and have fun. I need it. I need to have my 1 hour of video games a day or else become really stressed out. I need to go on social media during lunch because then I get to relax for a bit. I need to watch my movie every night. However, you'll have 10 times more fun once you significantly cut back on the useless content that you consume. You'll have more fun training your body, educating your mind, improving your discipline, and challenging yourself than you would just sitting in a room on a device. You are using video games, but all this useless content as a whole, as an escape from your own life. You don't enjoy playing these games or consuming all this content as much as you think you do. As soon as you cut back on the content you consume, you'll realize that you didn't need it, and instead you're just using it as a crux for not having anything else productive to do. Then makes you feel good. It's like it gives you that sense of progress. It gives you that sense of like distracting your brain so it doesn't have to think about the big scary world outside. However, once you do start doing that and start actually going out there and starting challenging yourself, you'll realize that, oh, I didn't actually enjoy playing 12 hours video games a day. Or, that's probably an extreme one, but I didn't enjoy playing 4 hours video games every night because now I get to go to the gym and have a lot more fun then. Now I'm working on my purpose and having more fun with that. Improving your life will always be more fun than playing video games. Making progress towards your goals will be more rewarding than any video game ever will be. Hitting a PR or any other type of goal will give you that fantastic feeling that you've struggled and went through hell. However, you didn't give up, you kept going, and you finally succeeded on that difficult challenge that you didn't think you'd be able to achieve. Give up on progressing virtually and start progressing in real life. Now, does this mean that you'll never play a video game again? No. It's like sometimes I enjoy playing video games. Mostly it's like the WWE 2K games. I really enjoy playing those because it means I can go on for like an hour every month or so and just turn my brain off for a bit. However, if you're consuming video games, if you're consuming this thing every single day, you don't enjoy it. You're addicted to it. If you have to have something every single day that's not necessary for your survival, you're addicted to it. You can cut back significantly on video games and still play them. You can still go, okay, so I won't play any video games Monday through Saturday. However, on Sunday I'll play 2 hours of video games as like a cheat meal, a cheat day. It's a reward for hard work. That's okay in the short run. In the long run, you probably will want to cut back totally. However, you can use that as motivation to work harder during those other parts of the week. And the exact same thing is true for everything. You won't be able to cut back totally on all the content that you consume. However, you could choose to say, okay, I'm going to get rid of video games, I'm going to get rid of social media, get rid of porn, all that. However, I'll still allow myself to watch an hour of YouTube videos a day or something like that. You have to give yourself something, because if you go too extreme, you're just going to end up quitting. It's like all those fat people who basically go on these extreme calorie deficits of like they went from eating 7,000 calories a day to eating 1,000 calories, and they wonder why they fail. Like, I wonder why. So basically, you don't have to go from like 0 to 100. You don't have to go from playing video games all day to never playing them again. But just cut back significantly on the amount of content that you consume. Cut back on it if you do want to be successful, if you do want to have that good life. Because the amount of time and energy and effort that video games takes from you, it's a lot more than you think. And you will need that if you do want to be successful. Now, if you want to start making progress towards your goals and start achieving your goals and improving your life right now, I'm offering one-to-one self-improvement coaching where me and you will have a long weekly call along with daily check-in calls. Through Unlimited Power Coaching, you'll finally be able to become consistent and disciplined in doing these habits And you'll also be able to get rid of all your addictions. For example, if you're struggling with getting rid of porn or even just video games, to relate back to this video, I can really help you with that because I've gone through all of this myself. So it's like I know all the theory from watching all these self-improvement videos, but I also know what worked for me and I know what will work for you. Now, if you're interested, there's a link in the description for a free 30-minute call where we can just talk about the coaching for a while. And that's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe to support a small, unconventional YouTuber and self-improvement as a whole. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.